As a therapist, you most likely dread the thought of seeing a client outside of the office. Is it going to be awkward? Should you hide in hopes that they didn't see you? Hey, it's Becca here with Mindful Web Solutions. We create fun, informational videos helping therapists grow their own private practices and recommend tools to help them along the way. Today, I'm going to give you some tips on how to navigate seeing a client outside of the office. Before we dive in, I'd like to give a quick overview of Mindful Web Solutions. We are a team of award-winning designers and marketers committed to helping therapists, counselors, and psychologists create a beautiful, custom, responsive website. For more information about what we do, click the link in the description below. Hiding from the client is definitely not what you should be doing. These run-ins can be awkward, but we're going to give you tools on how to make them more manageable. Once you put these practices into place, you should be feeling a lot less uncomfortable about the thought of running into a client in public. Create a plan for when you do, in the off chance, see a client in public. Number 1, set a policy. Think about your boundaries and level of comfortability here. Create a plan for when you do, in the off chance, see a client in public. Have that written down and even include it in your client's intake forms. Number 2, discuss policy. Reference the document you had printed off. Let them know that it is possible that you two will run into each other in public. Then go through the next couple of steps so they feel comfortable with the situation. Number 3, clients lead. You should never start the conversation when you see a client outside of the office. This will always be the responsibility of the client. If they do acknowledge you, they may introduce you as an old colleague or a friend from school. Follow their lead. Don't be offended by what they choose to do here. Number 4, confidentiality. Be sure that you are following all guidelines when it comes to this. Keep your therapeutic sessions to the office. Some clients may not even tell the ones in their lives that they are seeking therapy. Respect your client's wishes on that. Number 5, have boundaries. There is nothing wrong with having some chit chat when you run into a client. This could even be healthy. Just remember to keep your conversation light. You want to keep all the therapeutic conversation to the office. If they are pushing it, feel free to set a stern boundary by flat out telling them that you will talk about it next time you see them. Number 6, document. Have a paper trail of everything that is always a fail-safe. Just be sure that you are keeping yourself legally sound. We strongly encourage that you do this every time you run into a client outside of the office. So if any questions arise, you have everything written down in the file. Number 7, revisit later. The next time you see the client, ask what the experience was like for them. This could even bring up some topics that you could use for their healing. With these tips, you should be able to handle a run-in without a thought now. The first couple of times it happens, don't panic. Think about the policy you have in place and start to practice it. Leave us some comments on how much this video helped with seeing your clients outside the office. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button below for more helpful tips on how to grow your own private practice. If you need a website to promote your private practice and elevate your brand, check us out online at mindfulwebsolutions.com or click the link in the description below. I'm Becca with Mindful Web Solutions, and I'll see you in the next video.